It's not great, but I think Maddie's actually done okay on the right. She looks like she's on a little bit of a header. Yeah, oh, look at the lift. These C1 should be seeing this, and they should be trying to start on starboard and get up in the middle here and then tack onto port, because port tack is definitely going to be lifted here in a little while. Taylor looks late. There, he just stuck it up really hard. Now he should start moving a little bit, because all these boats aren't over early and they are upwind of him. Oh, that blue boat is upwind of you, guy. Go. As soon as boats are upwind of you, close reach. He's way late. Darn. Way late. Oh, I thought that was 10 seconds. 20. Okay, so 20 seconds to go. He's not way late. He is still, I still would like to see him now a little bit though. Wow, this start was the lightest wind start of the day. And look how difficult of a time, I mean, really difficult time there getting to the line. There, he's just getting to the line now. That's 15, 16 seconds. Took us 16 seconds just to get to the starting line. Now what you should do is stay here and wait for Vendetta to tack, and then oh yeah, look at this guy right here. So you should be looking, Vendetta hopefully tacks and you tack and you get through there. A fleeters now coming through the C1. Okay, again, come back here. Back on the C3 course. I don't know what race number it is. This boat is close hauled coming down the line. Look at his telltales flying. This boat's just on a close reach. So pin end is favored by a mile. I don't see Celeste. I do see Fen right in the middle here. Oh, there's Celeste. She's doing a good job of being near the line. The pin is favored though. She will be behind this group. These boats over here are all gonna tack and cross her, or the ones that can. Now, from what I was seeing as I was coming over here for the end of the last race, it looks like Celeste is under trimming her main at times. There's times where the mainsail's luffing. See how 9934? How many boat lengths between her and Celeste? 12? 10 even? So 10 boat length favored to the pin, but she's doing okay. But Celeste's sail has been luffing when other people's aren't. So, ooh, Fen, look at that, dude. He's a little over trimmed, but he can do it because he's so small and he doesn't pinch. He likes power. Look at that, dude. Yeah. That's okay. Who cares if he heels a little too much right now? He's having fun. And he really likes the boat to be loaded up. It's not a pincher. So this is a bad wind shift for Celeste. So all these boats started in a 10 boat length lead, and it's only increasing right now because all these boats are lifted here. So no problem. We'll see how she does. I think her mainsail trim again is just a little on the loose side. We're gonna check. One of our goals for Fen is to not work the boat so hard when he starts to slow down, but he's winning easily right now, and it's just because he's fighting for it a little bit, but he's winning because he's staying on the wind. But he needs to not work the boat so hard. As soon as the boat slows down, he needs to calm down a little and look at his telltales. His telltales are talking to him. That's what I said to him. Telltales are either saying go up or down. Here's Celeste, who sailed really well around a bad air spot. So I think Celeste is actually ahead of this pack that was on that huge lift. So this is a whole new race now. Now we do have Harbor 20s upwind of us, so Celeste would be sitting here saying, okay, I should expect some bad wind coming. There goes Fen, going around first. Just did an amazing tack. I don't know if that was too close, but Celeste looks like she's in a lot of bad air, unfortunately. So this is going to be tough with this current to make the mark. She should look up at her sail. I know it sounds a little interesting, but she should look up at her sail and read the sail and feel the boat. So sail trim all over the map for this group. We could have Fen ease his boom vang out, but we're really about his upwind speed. He's got his vang and his out all perfect for upwind. And so he was just sailing by feel. Not yet 8 years old. Third place boat That's hard to see, but you can see boom vangs that are too loose, like that one, and then boom vangs that are too tight. Fenn did a good job on this run of playing his sail. He would trim it in, and then he would let it weigh out, and he would do all kinds of stuff there. Again, he's working too hard here. He's making this too difficult. So one of our goals for Fenn is to not force the boat so much. He's really moving and working the boat too hard. Now his boom won't go out, and so what you want to do then is that's when you need to ease the boom vang. Yeah, he's just working too hard. He needs to calm down, ease the vang, get the main sheet out. The good news is that maybe Celeste is going to be able to come back here, because this whole fleet is not moving, and this whole fleet is just flying. So Fenn should be easing out his sail. He doesn't realize he's going downwind right now.
Kristen, this is Weather Mark.
This whole fleet should be easing out their sails. And this is where the tight boom vang's hurting him. You can see his sail just does not want to go out. So big rule in sailing, if you try to ease your main sheet and the boom doesn't go out, you immediately reach down and ease your boom vang out. Because the boom vang acts like a main sheet. It holds the boom in a little bit and won't allow it to go out. Okay. Okay, we got to see. We had Taylor earlier pull off the slow down at the leeward mark. Celeste should be slowing down right now. She should be slowing down right now. Let all this chaos happen in front of her. And she might be slow enough though. But if these boats slow down in front of her, avoiding collisions, then she's going to have a problem. Let's see how she does. Shoot it. She was a little too cautious on coming up. Here we go, Fenton. Nice. This is so fun. He likes his power, dude. He doesn't like to ease the main, that's for sure. Awesome. Oh, look at Celeste. Celeste is just still a little too loose though. I think her sail's luffing a little. Windward telltale moving a little. So she could probably trim a little harder. Let's watch the A fleet a little. Not sure what race this is. You can see as you get more skilled, you're more on the rail, even in lighter air. You'll see people sitting on the rail, even in lighter wind like this. And it's partially they get the sail right. But you can see every A-fleeter has a tiny bit of leeward heel, guys. That's the thing we gotta remember, tiny bit. It digs the chine in. The chine is the leeward edge of the boat. And what that does is that creates lateral resistance. It makes it so the boat doesn't go sideways as much. And on port tack, it digs the leeboard in a little bit. You just don't want to heel too much, because then you start to slip sideways and you start to lose power in the sail. Then it's all about playing the shifts. This day has been a tale of 2 days. One where earlier it was about being fast, and later it's been about being on the lifted tack. Earlier it was about being fast, so the current didn't affect you as much. Later it's been about not sailing the big header.
A little bit more, another 20 feet towards us.
C1s are coming back. Looked like Taylor just gave me the thumbs up, so Taylor I think got like a top 3 actually. Comeback kid. I would say the pin's not that favored, and there's Maddie up there. She was not happy after the last race. She needs to stay high and slow away from the boats to leeward. She should also be looking at the eyes of the race committee boat over there. The guy that's standing looking down the flag, you can extend his eye vision out. You know, you can look at where he's looking and tell. This is much better. She's much closer to the line this time. I don't think she headed up quick enough. 100334. But I could be wrong. Maybe I want you to head up slow. So if you can head up slow and then beat the boat next to you, that's cool. It looked like she came up a little better than you, but I think you did great. You don't have to duck anybody. You tacked out, and Charlotte tacked immediately. So So if I was Charlotte, I would have gone just a little further. And if I was Emily in the red boat, I'd have gone a little further. I need a little bigger lane. Because if I'm gonna get headed up ahead, I wanna not have to pinch. If I'm gonna get lifted, I'm okay in this spot. But if I'm gonna get headed, I wanna be able to go full speed ahead. And Maddie could squeeze off Charlotte there. Charlotte might be the watermelon seed. And let's just see. Because Charlotte's gonna slowly drop back, I think. Wow, Emily, red boat, just gapping up. Now if we get headed, Emily gets killed. And if we get lifted, Emily gains more. So there we go. It's a really tough day. This is a B fleeter right here, heading way to the right. There's Maddie who got out to the right. She might be winning. I do think she is winning. She might be shy ley line, which is really, I've been really impressed with the kids, man. We do not want to be the overstander crowd. When you get on the starboard tack ley line, if the wind does not shift, you are okay. If the wind shifts either direction, it's very likely you're losing. 90% chance of loss if the wind shifts at all and you're exactly on that ley line. So I like the way we're playing it, not too hard to the corner. Now this girl looks a little lifted. Never mind. These guys look like they're struggling over here. But it's just been a tough day. I mean, you can see boats are pointed all different directions. Some people are moving, some people aren't. The current's been very big time. Okay, so I think Maddie's first. I don't think she should attack there, but I don't think she's crossing Charlotte. But that's okay. Now she needs to stay on the wind. Stay up, stay up, stay up. There you go, as high as you can. Okay, this wasn't a bad move. I see just gonna get third, possibly second here. Now the bummer's gonna be if 8618 actually makes the mark. That's gonna be the bummer here. This is what we're working on. We don't want to let people beat us at the fundamentals, which is we do not want to overstand. Yep, so 8618 made it, so we overstood. The difference between third and fourth is nothing, but it would be much better if we were there at 9159. There's Charlotte way up there. No problemo, we're here to learn.
I think we're out here.
Let's watch some A fleet tacks here. I don't know who the good tackers are in this fleet. Owen Fretwell here, he's a good tacker. He's probably gonna tack soon here to lay the pin. Roll. Okay, he pinched out of that tack, a little double rock. Look at Anton here on a huge port tack lift. There we go. Okay, that was a good tack. Go back and look at that one. See how far they come out of the tack, so heeled over. Whoop. Oh, I wish I would have got that other one. Let's see how Anton, here's the national champ right here. He's just staying on the wind, staying on the wind. Wait, wait, wait. Heel, 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 flat. So when they switch sides, they ease the main out and then they pump it in. I wouldn't pump quite so hard. Okay, I don't think that was a great tack on Anton's part. Cut. Taylor did get back to third the last race. He's getting on port tack really well during some races, and he's going very fast. And then he's being patient. And then when he gets a little wind shift on the right, he takes it, he tacks. And that's what happened. He got a little more wind. He got about 5-6 degree wind shift to the right. It looks like he's doing well this race too. Doing very well this race. So port tack is his deal right now. It's very common for kids to sail well on port tack, and then starboard the boat side slips more. It's a totally different boat, I hate to tell you. So on starboard, you know, you got to be really careful not to stall the leeboard. The leeboard stalls way easier on starboard than port. So here we go, cut.